elapsed time is using a T-chart. For a T-chart, you're going to draw a T. To be completely honest with you, this is how I show elapsed time. When I'm trying to figure it out, I don't draw a number line. Some of you might prefer a number line. Most of you, I feel like, will prefer a T-chart. For this first example, we're going to use the same times as we did with our number line. So our start time is 1:32 p.m. and our end time is going to be 2:07 p.m. For this T-chart, on one side we're going to have the time, and on the other side we're going to write down the hours and the minutes. Okay, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a little better. Now we're going to begin at 1:32. Now I'm going to make a hop. Let's say I'm going to make a hop to 1:42. That hop is 10 minutes. Now I'm going to make another hop. And that is 10 minutes. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm making my hops and keeping track of how far I've made it. So in all, I've gone from 1:32 to 1:52, and that was 10, making 20 minutes. Now I'm going to go to 2:02. I've crossed that hour and I've gone 10 more minutes. My end time is 2:07. So now I'm going to go from 2:02 to 2:07. That was 5 minutes. And the thing that I like about this is that I already have my numbers lined up. Now, if this was a lot more complicated and I had a lot of things on my T-chart, I might want to add them in groups and rewrite them. But for this, I can just add it straight up. 5, 3. So I know that my elapsed time is 35 minutes. Now, the T-chart also allows me to figure out a start time or an end time. So let's think about it going backwards. If I'm given an end time, and that end time is 1:14. And I know that the elapsed time is 46 minutes. I can use a T-chart to figure out when I began or what my start time was. So let's do that. I'm going to begin by drawing my T-chart. On this side, I'm going to have the time. And on this side, I'm going to have hours and minutes. This time, I'm working backwards, and I'm working backwards from 1:14. And I know that all of my hops have to end up being 46 minutes. So I'm going to use mathematical practice, logic, and reasoning. You know that's my favorite one. I can do a whole lot of complicated things, but I don't want to. So I'm going to start with what I have and move backwards logically. And the first jump that I'm going to make is to get rid of that 4 because I like jumping in groups of 10. So let's go backwards 4. If I go backwards 4, I'm at 110. That was 4 minutes. Now I can jump back 10 minutes. As I go, I need to be keeping track of how many minutes have elapsed. I have to make it to 46. So far, I have 14. So let's keep going. Now, I'm going to make a big jump. I'm going to go back to 12:30. That was a 30-minute jump. So now I'm up to 44 minutes. Do you see how I did that? I went from 1 to 12:30. That moved back another 30 minutes. So if I'm keeping track of all of my minutes, I have 30 and 10 and 4. 30 and 14, that 10 and that 4, is going to give me 44 minutes. But I'm not finished yet. I still have to make it to 46 minutes. So, how much further do I need to go? Well, 44, 45, 46. I need 2 more minutes. So I'm going to write that down over here. 2. And if I go back 2 more minutes, that's going to put me at 12:28. And 44 and 2 gives me 46 minutes. So, what was my start time? (12:28 p.m.)